Everybody, welcome back to TekWarfare episode. I've forgotten what episode it is. I'll be back in a minute. 61. Yes, it's episode 61. Let us get out of this view. So, at the end of the last episode, I said I was going to AFK around here and breed some villagers. I didn't. There was a good reason for it. I did a little bit. I bred these two. But part of the reason for that is that I am really phobic about the ability of the Tektopia villagers to not put too fine a point on it, die. As soon as you turn your back and they manage to get stuck in the doorway and starve to death or something. So I was really wary about AFKing over any length of period, because I could come back and find half of my Tektopia villagers dead, which would be a bit of an inconvenience, to say the least. So yeah, I didn't do that. It's not desperate. The only thing I want to get an engineer villager to replace the one that for some reason I've got rid of. I don't know why. I can't even remember why I got rid of them. But yeah, so we've got an electrician, we got a gunsmith. What I really want is an engineer, a structural engineer, to buy scaffolding from. It's minor stuff. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, secondly, apologies for not doing a stream at the weekend. As anybody who was, I suppose most people will have known, because everybody's got a dad if they're not a dad, it was Father's Day, and we had family over, and I got a really nice little food coma going on. I had a nice dinner and got quite nice, drowsy and dopey. And yeah, I just needed a nap, as you do. I'm getting old. That's what it is. Old and wrinkly. Anyways, I was having a little think about what I wanted to do today, and it occurred to me that one of the things that I do struggle with, or I'm not struggling with, but I will be struggling with before long if I'm not careful, is this 2,900 smooth stone. Not so bad on the cobble. I've got like 110,000 of that, but I would, if I can, have I got the right tool on me? No, hang on, let me just fire the right thing. Tools. Have I got the thingy-mabobby hoojamaflob? No, I don't appear to have the thingy-mabobby hoojamaflob. Let me put you away and go and get the hoojamaflobby thingy-mabob. It occurred to me that we can actually create a system to just generate us a whole load of that stuff automatically, while or basically get a cobble and smoothstone generator going that's automated. So that's currently got lots of upgrades on it and a devouring charm. That has got none, so we do need to do the same upgrades, which would be a matrix and a matrix interface and a radiant crystal thing and a devouring charm, because if I'm going to automatically generate those two things, then obviously I need to be able to void anything once we get to a certain point. So what did I say? I needed a matrix brace, which is a scintillating inlay, so we can make a matrix brace. That's a good one there. And we're going to need that, okay, which is going to need a shaped radiant quartz, wherever that's gone, one of those. We're definitely going to need a scintillating inlay, and that will give me a material brace. Excellent. And then I need a I'm sure it's those, and I think if I just have a look at the uses for that, 9 of the, yeah, so 9 of those, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and that 9, that makes me all of those. Lovely. Shaped radiant quartz block, and then all we need is a devouring charm, which is, what am I missing here? Obsidian, I think. Boop. And a bit of boopage. Want some of that? Yes, thank you very much. And the other thing I will need is another brazier of... Actually, I want a couple of braziers of hoarding. But we'll just get those sorted. Let me go and do this while I think about it, because I will forget. I just know me altogether too well. I've lived with myself for too long to not realise that this is what's going to happen. So we're going to go matrix brace. We're going to put one of them in, and we're going to stick one of them in, and we're going to stick one of them in, and it's got the same upgrade, so that should be good. Right, now we need... We're going to need... Well, I might as well put you away as well, because I shouldn't need that right now. We're going to need to make... where are you? Huh? There, this one. Radiant dust, coal, gold, and wood. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna judge. We'll take a little bit of that, and we'll turn it into that, and then we'll grab some of... I'm guessing it's just planks and not things, but if it is... Tiger wood, radiant dust, coal, gold ingots. Maybe it's... I'm going to guess that they're the wrong kind of wood, but he probably doesn't recognise them from more dictionarying. And that looks to be like it wants... Yeah, we'll take some maple. There we go. Bang. We'll have one, and we'll have two. I actually want one of those to carry around with me in my tool bag. Right, so armed with all of that, the next thing I'm going to need, I think, is one of them and two of those. Maybe we just use this as our... Oh, maybe we don't. Still got stuff to do with that one. Let me just quickly sort that out. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so there's all the bits and pieces we need. And the other thing we're going to need, I'm going to need 3 of these. So I'm going to need to make 3 of these block breakers. So I'll grab 1, 2, 3 of those. Block breaker, what else do I need? I need to make cobblestone. Ugh. Right, so I need 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. A bit of cobble. I don't think I get. Oh, I did. Excellent. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 2, hup, and hup. So 3 of those. Now let me have a look. Don't think I need any more cobble, so we can pop you away. Then we're going to need, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to need to grab wrong box, that one. Seriously? They're not here? You know what, for all the effort, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 of those. Actually, it's more, isn't it? Let's go and take a stack of those. We'll set another stack running through the thingy, and we'll grab what we've got going on over here. Yeah, that'll do us. Bloop. There we go, leave that running. Have a stock of those things, that's always handy. Back to the story. So, can't count. Grab those, and then we need a pick. Well, 3 picks actually. So a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and shake your bum. That's not the official version, by the way. The official version has us 1 character more in its name for bottoms. What? Oops, hello. What are you getting? Oh, of course, because the pick doesn't stack, does it? Oh. No, I need 3 of them, didn't I? Oh, God. Get there eventually. Boop, boop, boop. boop, 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 boop. Lovely. Right, so armed with all of that, we should now be able to... I'm trying to think what else I need, if anything. Hoppers. Hoppers would be good. There we go. And we're almost there. The last thing we need is the thing that we need, the smooth stone arisers, so we need to make this. Now I'm fairly certain I've got a furnace in here. I'm pretty certain I have got somewhere an LV connector. LVY connector, a couple of those. We'll take them hoppers as well. I will also take the insulated wire because I'm probably going to want that. I'm actually going to need more. Well, we'll take those. Might take this entire thing, but I will need more LV connectors anyway. Yeah. I've got everything except the plates, haven't I? There you go. Boop. There. Lovely. So we've got one of those. We definitely want those. We definitely want that. Don't need those. That's the wrong place. But we do need an MV relay. I'm going to need the LV relays and stuff. I'm going to want some of them as well. And one of those I actually want to be a trapdoor one, but I'll come back to that in a moment. I'm just looking, seeing if I can see any more LV relays. I can't see any. Can you see any more LV relays? I can't see any more LV relays. But that's not a problem. We just need some of this, and is it that one? LV connector. That'll do us. That's all we need. Lovely. Iron trapdoor. And I actually want a factory dropper as well. This will all become clear, I hope. Why is better? You know when you sat there looking at something going, why is it doing that? Yeah, apparently I must have done that at some point. Want one of them, gonna need them, gonna need them, and what did I say? Factory dropper, didn't I? Dropper, plate. Okay, let me get that sorted. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we did this. I think we did this on stream, didn't we, if I recall correctly? And of course this is the system for making concrete or hydrating concrete. So over this side, what I want to do is I want to build something that makes me stone. Now, first things first, I need to get myself a little bit more order going here. I'll just dump most up. I want you for definite. I was going to kind of go in here and attempt to wire off of one of these power cores, but I think I'm just going to put this own one down here because I've got everything made for it, so kind of makes, well, it doesn't make sense, but it makes life easy. So what we're going to have is we need to have let me get this right. If I were to do, if I do this wrong, I end up with some odd obsidian. I'll just also need to get the positioning right for this. 1, 2, so lava and water coming in there like so, and then lava like so. I think that will be, I know this is not the level that I'm going to make these at, by the way, but if I put the water in first in there, and I stick a lava in at that side, then you get twin cobble gem, which is nice. Now, one of these is going to just be cobble and is going to get broken and sent straight off to or ultimately sent straight off to the storage system. The other one needs to be cooked. So, let me take those out and let's make this structure a little bit lower down, shall we? And maybe 2 over. Might make a little bit more sense if that's the case. Alright, let me just do a little bit of digging. I've got some ideas of how I want this to look, but it will kind of fill this corner up, and one of the things I'm really loath to do is just pile a whole load of decoration in when I've got space for things. Yeah, let me get that back. I'll be back in a second. Alright, just first things first, we're going to get this. Oh, I brought the wrong thing with me. Well, I didn't bring the wrong thing with me, I just brought the wrong thing with me right now. I'm going to need both of them. So what we're going to have is we are going to have a couple of hoppers. 1, 2, and they are going to come down here, and they're going to be there, and they're going to face this way, like so. That is going to be just blocked off like so, and then maybe, I suppose it really matters which side we put them. So if we put these in here, the block breakers, there's a block breaker. No, you don't, you naughty little block breaker, you. That's going to go there and there. And for the time being, we can just plop that there and there. Well, actually, I suppose we should just encase this all properly, shouldn't we? Ooh, hello. And so that will go like so, and then you'll have that and that, that, and that, and that. So this is our system. And obviously we're going to stick the water back in there, and it's going to flow neatly down into the middle, and then we're going to stick a block of lava here, and that will go and that one will go and what we should find is that's got cobblestone in it, and that's got cobblestone in it. Lovely. And in theory, at this stage, we can seal off that unit all like that. And we don't need to worry about that ever again. It's now somebody else's problem. Okay, now this one down here, I've got the right position. Hang on. Yeah, this hopper here needs to feed out into a right, let me jump up here into this. This didn't help. Go away. I need to sleep tonight. I'm invoking the weather away. We're going to take that, and that. And oh, hello, you're going to go in. What I think I will do, yeah, we'll do it like this. We're going to there, and there. And obviously we still need to light this up properly and all the relevant bits and pieces, but we can pop you there, we can stick a uranium there and there, we can stick a thing there and there. And more hoppers. Or at least one more hopper at this stage. Oh right, this is going to be entertaining to do. Let me just take that lava out temporarily. And if I stick that there, that's right, I think that is the input. So if I then pop you there, that should all start going in, and we can pop that back and that back, get our bottle of lava, a bucket of lava even, bottle of lava, I don't know where that came from, and that should, oh yeah, take that out. That should be doing its thing. Oh, good, it's getting on to night time. We'll give it a little bit longer though. I don't want to upset the villagers. They need their me time, you know. Couple of those, and that. Oh, hello. Right. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. So that goes from there to there. That from there to there, and that is steadily. It's going to take a while because I think this is going to be kind of stuttering on the power. Now whether we're going to get anywhere close to the amount of power we need for this, I don't know. But again, it really doesn't matter as long as it stays heated up. It should be more than enough to do the job, I think. So at that point, we'll just block this back in. And that's that dealt with. So all we've got to do then is take the output from this and the output from that and push them out to the trove. Oh, and fill this lot back in, but we're going to do something on top of it anyway. This is not just going to sit here underground. So again, probably just the easiest thing to do would be to maybe yeah, if we do something like this, perhaps. If I get my if I put the trove in here, and that's got a certain amount of cobblestone in it, and that's going through, excellent. And then if I go like that and that and that, that should do the trick, I think, for as far as the work we've done down here is concerned anyway. And this is, yeah, I mean, it's not fast. It doesn't have to be fast. Remember, we are around this area a lot, so the idea is right here is we don't even have to worry about this. We just leave it running in the background and it will generate those two materials for us indefinitely for as long as we need them. Which to me, well, let me just get that bit of crappy granite, is a win-win. Especially once we've popped that down and obviously backfilled all of this lot in. Oops. But of course, that doesn't answer in any way what we're, oh, damn it, doesn't answer in any way what we're going to do on the top here, because, you know, at the moment we're just sat with an area of flat ground that's making noise. Back in a moment. Alright, so I've just thrown down a very, very quick and rapid pile of dirt. That's not going to stay dirt. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these, the factory dropper. We're going to come back this way to about here, I think. That should do us. And we are going to bring you up, and you are going to... that is not going to work very well like that. How do I get that to play nicely? That is a good question. How do I get that to play nicely? Do I need two of these things? See, I want that dropper to be at this level, but I actually want something coming along underneath here to take that up. I don't think that's going to help me at all. I know what will help me. Yeah, I know exactly what will help me. So if we take some of this for starters, I'm going to come down here like so and pop this in like that. And what time is it? Oh, it's late enough that we can have a sleep. Boop, right. So we got that, and we are going to come along to, from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now if I want a vertical, let me just have a look at conveyor belts. I can never remember how these play. Ooh, hang on a second. Ah, no, that's even better. Let me just undo that. Grab some of that. So what did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 like that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5, but that was, who's counting? I know I should be counting, but 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now then we're going to have this coming there. But if I want one of those, oh, I need a bit of iron. Have I got? Not got any? Oh, I've got. Oh, thankfully, I have got some of the things we need. Let me get rid of you. Keep hold of that. Keep hold of that, and we've got those. Oh, and we need a bit of that. So that should be, I think. Was it that way around? No, it was the other way. Of course, it wasn't. Shump. And then we'll take one of those with that to get that one going. Perfect. And then we'll pop you down like... that. That we will set to... grab a little bit of that. And we'll set you to cobblestone. And then here, right, this is where it gets a little bit fun. So, well, it's not fun. So this is entirely cosmetic, by the way. This serves no function at all. Why are you not letting me? Right, that will go there. Take these just for effect, and then this will come. Oh, that's going to be awkward, isn't it? I don't think. Yeah, that's not going to work. That is a problem. How do I get that to work? Well, let's just give it. See what happens if I do that. That's annoying. Now, I suppose we don't need that. We could just go with... Now, what have I done wrong here? Clearly I have done something wrong here. Oh, do I want a block placer? But how do I break it though? Let's see. That's going to be the fun bit. Alright, let me just have a little think about that. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think I've got it now. The only thing missing is the small block breaker, which is going to go there. So I've got a block placer. The block runs down the conveyor belt, drops down, goes back round, it comes up 3 conveyor belts here, back into the block placer, gets placed, and I think now if we want just to keep that a little bit more entertaining, we probably want to do 2 or 3 items like that, and they'll... Oh, that's not going to work very well. We need to time that a little bit better then, don't we, I think. Because that definitely did not seem to play nicely. Or maybe just... Oh, there's one. I suppose we could just... The idea is it's just... This is going to be a big pile of stone, and we're going to have a conveyor belt spitting bits of stone out. And it's just going to be constantly looping the same piece of stone around. That's a problem there, but we can fix that with... yeah, I think we can fix that. Okay, right, now we need to grab some raw materials and get a little bit of building done, I think. And we should... I'm not going with that, though. There. Yeah. All right, let me just kind of build this in, and you can see obviously we've got a structure going on here, and yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, well, that is not working. It is chucking cobble absolutely everywhere. So I think rather than break the blocks, which is largely cosmetic anyway, I think what we're going to have to do is go with the factory dropper rather than the factory dispenser. Block placer, I should say. Can I rotate you? Nope. I'm going to have to do it from the other side then. If I can, hang on, in there, let me... Factory dropper, there you go. Place that there, and then we should be good just to refill this with a few bits and pieces. Get this set. Needs to be slow, so let's go it about there. I think we need to have the spring really low down. We need to be targeting downwards, I think. And maybe a little more often than that. Still a little more often than that, I think. That works, I think, there. So, again, pop that in like that. That does not want to go there, but I suppose we could then chuck in a mixture of blocks, couldn't we? We could also have some of that in the mix and just have it chucking out random blocks. I wonder whether can you randomize that? I'll be honest, this is not a block that I have a great deal of familiarity with, but so they're on ands. Okay, that needs to be on ors. Yeah, I think that's just kind of how it goes. But that's fine, because it's giving us that kind of impression of an industrial thing. So the only thing left to do in this area, apart from the horrendous noise, is maybe... Yeah, I've got a few things. We want to decorate this up a little bit more, so... and get down the look like that. So let me just work on that a wee bit, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, and with that, we have got our stone quarry running. It's just happily ticking along, doing its thing. We can scutch up on top. There's a little bit here. Obviously, I've got left the back here exposed so I can restock it should it run out and stop working. That, I say, it's purely a whimsy. It's just a look to kind of finish off that area, but I am happy with that, because obviously the other thing, we've got the noise of the grundling, quarrying, grinding stuff going on underneath is actually nice and industrial. Now from a point of view of this area, that only leaves a little bit of a storage area there and something here. I'm not really sure what to do with this. I may just decorate this things. Now we've also got the walls to do. I haven't done behind this here either, but again, this will just be more or less hidden away, I think. Let's just go and have a look at the old find my direction. If we go and have a look at the old box thingy who from my jiggy my bobs down here, we should see that we're now up at 3.6. Now I think we're at 2.9, so that's what, about, it was in the region of about 600, 700 blocks of cobble, and you can see it's counting up steadily. Of cobble, and that is obviously also going up steadily. So that's fixed the supply of those. We'll never want for any of that again. There is a question, is there a way to get sand other than... oh yeah, we can put gravel through. Okay, but can we get gravel? Yes, we can put cobblestone through. So with a cobblestone generator, in theory, we can also make a gravel and sand generator. Although, I think I'd just do that as and when, because we have got a reasonable. Actually, we've got a very, very small amount of cobble. So I suppose what I should do is actually grab, while that's in here, grab a whole load of that, and go and chuck that in the grinder up on in the industrial district. But we're getting there steadily. I must admit, I am getting more and more into the. I'll be honest, I was never much one for automation. Oh, I nearly walked into the bloody thing, didn't I? Automation was a kind of a thing that I think others were better known for. That's probably a fair way of describing it. But that'll give me gravel. I'll put that through as sand. Yeah, that'll be fine. But these core resources, stupid things like cobblestone, like smooth stone, like iron, like automating these and getting them without having to go mining all the time and having large quantities of it, I must admit is a real benefit, because it allows you to build things without having to worry about really trivial building materials. You know, building materials you need to worry about the ones you don't get all the time, like basalts and nether bricks and whatever. Stuff that you actually have to work for. Cobble shouldn't be something you have to work for. But I must admit, that little grumble sound, it's great, and that just gives the illusion that that's actually spitting out rock all the time. And yeah, it's nice, love it. Anyway, until next time, hopefully I'll get streaming this weekend. I don't know for definite, but I'll see what I can do. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.